Here with Rockets point guard John Wall. John, I appreciate you taking the time, man. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
What's your transition been like to Houston, and the motivation that you have after your trade there and kind of leading this franchise now?
It was kind of strange, you know what I mean? It was in the midst of me, like, kind of basically trying to plan my son's second birthday because it was December 5th. And then the night of December 2nd, I get the call that I had been traded. But then I talked to all the guys from the front office to the owner and GM here and the coach. And then it was the next day I had to leave. It's just more motivation for me that it was a place where I've been for 10 years and I built a lot of legacy there with the community, the fans, just playing for the organization, putting that jersey on my back meant a lot for me to even get drafted that high. And it's a part of a business, so I put my mindset was, okay, I'm in Houston now. This is the team I have. I get to be a leader here, get a fresh start. And sometimes it's best to have a fresh start. And I'm very excited for that. And I read all the stuff about, oh, he's done, not athletic, not fast anymore, ranked 81. All that is more motivation for me to try to prove people wrong.
How much did that sting being traded from there?
It was tough, very tough, man. I mean, that's where my heart will always be there. That's like my second home. Being in DC for 10 years, doing so much in the community, getting drafted there, having my own day there, breaking records there, all those type of things. They watched me grow from a young boy to a man. So they always have my love and my support there in that city, and I'll continue to do the stuff I was doing, even though I'm not there, but also have to put my mindset where I am now, and that's Houston.
In your aftermath of leaving, a lot of former, whether it was coaches there, front office, and then your former teammate Bradley Beal came out with a post about your guys' relationship. Is that still a brotherhood that you consider with him, even as people might throw these different perceptions around and where you guys are at?
Yeah, for sure. Like I told people before, it's always bigger than basketball. The stuff he did of being there supporting me in situations. My mom passed, coming to the funeral, doing all those type of things, hospital, all that. That goes beyond what you could do as a basketball player. I mean, that's just opportunity to get to play with somebody you mess with and they call you your brother, but it's bigger than that. And we still communicate. I'm asking how training camp was going. I'm talking to him about the first preseason game. Like, we're still always going to be cool no matter what. Like, basketball is just an extra benefit where we could grow our friendship and our brotherhood, but it was already established before then.
Having a first-year head coach in Steven Silas, he's already said how much he's going to rely on you, and obviously your former teammate DeMarcus Cousins. Your guys' relationship already, but what's your mindset now being a leader, and how do you approach this situation?
I love it. I mean, it's a great opportunity for me, like I said, to get a fresh start. I mean, I know how to lead. I think I've been doing that very well for my whole career. I think every day we all learn something new and get better with different things in life. But I've been having fun. Have you seen a couple preseason games, smiling, having fun, just enjoying the game that I love to play at a high level with guys. That's pretty cool. Then on top of it, I get to play with my brother. I mean, somebody I've known since I was 14 years old. So we both have a lot of motivation for ourselves. Him having multiple injuries back to back to try to prove himself, to let people know he still have a talent and a chance to play in this league at a high level. And I also have an opportunity to show that I'm come back from an Achilles injury and do what I do.
What was your rehab like coming back? Because, we see you on the court now and guys like Kevin Durant as well coming back. Like, you guys look like yourselves, and if maybe even better. So how did you get back to that point in your rehab, and did you change anything with your diet, with the way you built your body, hiring a chef? How did you go about kind of rejuvenating your body?
Yeah, I always had a chef. I think just like my diet and also just taking better care of my body. Like, hiring a physical therapist to build me all the time. I'm a massage person. Just doing all the other things that you feel like you needed to make your body feel better at a high level. But it was tough, Like, for mine, I went through 3 or 4 different infections. So it got to the point where, okay, are you got to cut your foot off, or not? So that's where it got real with me. That, the basketball aspect was like going to be easy for me. I feel like any rehab you come from the first 3 or 4 months is the biggest key of anything. It's how you attack it. And I also knew I couldn't be a heavyweight, I had to be lighter weight. So I put all those things in perspective, what I've done in the past of going through my knee surgery and stuff like that. So I kind of already knew where to go with it. And a lot of people were like, well, Achilles is the worst injury in his career, and then nobody could come back from it. They only see one person do it. That was Dominique Wilkins. But they'll get to see more and more guys come back from it.
Do you feel a shift with your jump shot? Because we see it when you're on the floor now. Like, you're shooting those with ease. Is there something mental that you felt a shift with?
Oh, just being able to play. Like even when I would like get in the squat position to shoot, my knee would be aching or my heel would be on fire, and I'm like, oh man, it hurts. But at the same time, I can't stop. I got to still play because I'm out here and shoot the ball. Now it's just so much free flowing for me. It's like an easy coasting. It's like probably the best my body has felt since my years in college or my second year in the league, to be honest. My ultimate goal, I mean, is just to stay healthy. I mean, that's all I really can say about it. Like, I mean, I feel like our team could be great if we do the right thing. But the ultimate goal for me this season is just be healthy. I mean, I haven't played in a year and a half, almost 2 years. So my mindset is to be able to stay out there for full. How many games we have? 72 games this season, and don't have no problems.